It's time to take a look at what the 2022 Saiyan Day banner might end up looking like. I know many players are summoning for Majin Vegeta regardless, which I understand he's very, very good. So I wish you the best of luck on your summons. But I do know the banner itself will determine for a lot of players whether it's actually worth summoning or not. And I will say I do have the previous Saiyan Day banner pulled up here, which is going to help us out tremendously because we can see how they structured this banner and then apply that same logic to 2022's version and you know, give us a really good idea of who might end up returning. But remember, this is not going to be 100% accurate because Dokkan could literally do whatever they want with their banner, so just keep that in mind. I will also mention for today's very, very quick subscriber challenge, if you believe Majin Vegeta's animations, which are beautiful by the way, are better than STR Gogeta's animations, then you have to subscribe to the channel today. You got caught lacking with today's subscriber challenge. Listen, I understand that though, because this guy's animations are pretty sick. But if you like STR Gogeta's more, then I can respect that as well. You can skip today's subscriber challenge, but I will catch you lacking in the next one. And let's just hop straight into this video. So, of course, let me go ahead and delete this. So when it comes to the Saiyan Day banner, the first two new units are going to be Majin Vegeta, and then obviously the STR Goten and Trunks. That is a given. We already know that, okay? Next, we have this physical Goku and Vegeta here. Now, at the time of Broly's release, this was actually the previous Tanabata LR. At the time of Majin Vegeta's release, this... Sorry, wait, where's he at? Hold on. There he is. This Chad right here is the last Tanabata LR at the time of Majin Vegeta's release. I wholeheartedly expect this man right here to be on the banner. It just makes sense based off how they decided to build this one last year. Again, they could easily leave him out, but I really think he's going to be on the banner, which I know many of you really want to see him on, and many of you will summon because of that. So again, I wish you the best of luck on your summons. Let's move on. So far we have 1, 2, 3 units on the banner, looking really good so far. Next, they put AGL Bardock. Now, AGL Bardock, at the time of Broly's release, was the previous year, you know, the previous Saiyan Day unit. So, at the time of Broly's release, sorry, Majin Vegeta's release, Broly will be the previous Saiyan Day unit. So, if we follow the same structure, this Broly should be on the banner as well. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Something else to point out, actually, now that I just realized this, Broly was Extreme Int, and the banner unit was Super STR. This year, we got Extreme Int and Super STR. Very interesting. Anyways, so that's basically it so far. So far, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 units looking really good so far. Then I'm going to go ahead and skip these two just for now. I'll come back to them a little bit later towards the end of the video because, you know, these two are going to be a little bit harder to really dissect. But let's just focus on these last two units, and then we'll go back to Goku. Both of these Gokus here. So when it comes to both of these Brolys, the only reason why they're really here is because they relate to the Dokkan Fest itself. Usually, when it comes to Dokkan Fest banners, the last few, you know, SSRs or Dokkan Fest in the lineup usually relate to the, you know, the Dokkan Fest unit itself in one way, shape, or form. So if this year's Dokkan Fest is Majin Vegeta, I actually think that one of the two, you know, other units that are going to be on the banner could actually be this guy. It does make sense. You know, he is definitely within the date range, I'd say. He's not too recent. And he is, you know, again, he does transform to Majin Vegeta. So he is a Dokkan Fest. So I do think he can definitely fit on this banner to be right alongside this guy right here. Now, the thing is, you know, since it's a Dokkan Fest banner, the lineup has to be Dokkan Fest units, except for this guy, obviously. So there is no other Dokkan Fest Majin Vegeta in the game. We have the STR one, but that's just a banner unit, and then we have the LR one as well. And we also have the Tech Majin Vegeta, but that's another banner unit, right? So it doesn't necessarily count. So I think instead of having another Majin Vegeta, we might end up actually getting this guy right here. And it makes sense because he is getting an Easy A, so Dokkan would technically give you a chance to pull him in case you can't pull this guy. That way you can go ahead and, you know, pull him, Easy A him, and then you have a really good Pure Saiyan's lead if you're able to, you know, go ahead and get him Easy A'd. I did drop a video on how to get him Easy A'd without Super Vegeta, so say, you know, go ahead and watch that if you haven't already. But yeah, so far, I think Tech Gogeta will replace this guy. Int Broly will replace this Bardock. I think Tech Vegeta, Tech Transform Majin Vegeta will replace this guy, and then AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta will replace this Broly. Now we move on to Namek Goku, and this is where things get a little bit tricky, but just follow along with me, okay? So the thing is, Namek Goku literally, okay, has nothing to do with the Dokkan Fest itself, all right? Namek Goku and Broly have nothing to do with each other. So either they picked Namek Goku by complete random, which means, you know, we can't really like know who they're gonna pick, or they base it off of the unit's release date. And if that's the case, we kind of already have an idea of who it could be. So, you know, Broly here was a 2021 Dokkan Fest, and they chose a 2019 May Dokkan Fest unit. If we go based off JP's release date, the unit that comes up, you know, is STR Kefla, which I almost had trouble saying because she's not really a great unit. So, but she is that May slot just 1 year later, right? So for JP, if they go based off JP's date for Namek Goku, this unit could very well be on the banner. But if they go off Global's release date, right, so October of 2019, 1 year later would end up being Tech Ultimate Gohan, which would be a massive W because you guys know he's very, very powerful. Still one of the best TURs in the game. The issue that I have with this guy being on the banner, though, is that for Global Dokkan next month, this banner will be releasing, and he is on the banner. So either they replace him on this banner, or they just take him out of the current Saiyan Day banner, most probably, right? Or they just say F it and, you know, put him on both banners, which I don't really see a problem with because, you know, he's pretty old. He's not really old, but he's aging at this point. So I think it's definitely okay. Now, when I say aging, I'm saying just in terms of the day he released, not like the actual unit itself. You guys get my point. But yeah, I think they could definitely do that. Now, if they also wanted to say F it, they could give us a unit that's very, very recent that fits with both of Global and JP's release date, which would be this guy right here. This guy has the May slot for JP and October slot for Global, just like our Namek Goku has right here. So, I would not be surprised if they threw this Gohan on the banner. I'm telling you right now, if they do, this is going to be a very, very, very good banner. Because so far we would have this guy, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, and then 7. So things are looking really, really, really good potentially. But no matter what, I do think that for Namek Goku to replace him on the banner, we could either have 1, 2, or 3 units. But again, that's if they're going based off of the release date. If not, then we just have no idea what Dokkan Fest they could, you know, really pick for his slot. And then last but not least, we do have we have to talk about, you know, this into Goku slot here. So let me go ahead and pull him up really quick. This is the Goku. Now, if we just follow along the same exact strategy, I guess you can say, that we use for Namek Goku, the unit that comes to mind that, you know, that dropped this time just a year later was this guy right here. So, you know, Physical Beerus. Again, it would make sense if he were to be the unit based off the time slots. He literally shares the same exact time slots as Goku, so he could really be the unit. Or again, if they really decide to say F it, let's, you know, make it more recent, let's update the banner with more recent Dokkan Fest, then they can go ahead and choose this guy, because he again has this two have the same exact just release slot or release window that this guy has. So honestly, I will expect for this guy to either be replaced with Physical Beerus, or this Physical Goten and Trunks, and then for our Goku here to be replaced by, again, Kefla, possibly Tech Gohan, and then possibly Tech Gohan, or sorry, AGL Gohan. My brain's in a lot of places right now, but AGL Gohan. And then I do believe that, I mean, these two are given, but these 4 units right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I do think they're very, very likely to appear on the banner. So let me know what you guys think. If the banner ends up looking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, like, how many stones would you guys put in? Let me know. And be honest, all right? I know many of you say I'll spend 200, 400, 500. Just be honest. Tell me how deep if you're going balls deep, that's okay. All right. You're allowed to go balls deep for whatever unit you want. And if Majin Vegeta is your favorite, you know, character of all time, it's your favorite moment of all time, then it makes sense why you'd summon. So again, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let's see how accurate I am. But again, based off last year's banner, I do think, you know, we could potentially be fairly accurate with all of our guesses here. But again, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.